Shout, I compare thee to a summer's day. Thou art more lovely, you're more temperate. Don't you know rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a day. Today in Hoxton Hall we are doing a hip-hop Shakespeare workshop. And hip-hop Shakespeare is basically an entity that was launched by myself and a few others that I work with, that explores the cultural, linguistic and social parallels between the work of the bard and of modern day rap as well. I say modern day, but really it's rappers from 10, 15 years ago that we mainly reference, the period in which hip hop was most socially conscious and most poetic. And we use these two art forms to engage and inspire young people and try and challenge the way they look at both hip hop, both Shakespeare, and of course themselves. Hip hop writes about and deals with human society, the trials and tribulations of what's going on, and some of that is ugly. And some of that is wondrous. And it's the same with Shakespeare. So you'll get the same scenes and themes of violence, of the state of the nation, of war, of greed, of poverty, etc., etc., etc.
This reality, this is not a fairy tale. And if you want to know, now you know. Huh?
Yes, you know, guns and knives. Even people want to pull up, but they never go tight. Yeah, people die every day, every second. Yeah, don't get scared because that was the heaven. I say 7, and that's the one I see. Where the matters on the thing. This is about reality. Please know.
It's easy to communicate the things that young people need to learn for English GCSE or A-level or whatever it is. And when you use a medium like hip-hop, something that they're into, it becomes even easier. I totally think it's important for young people to be engaged in the arts and engaged in literature, because it changes you as a person, it changes who you are, it changes your outlook, and it makes you feel a sense of entitlement. If you're entitled to Shakespeare, then you're entitled to anything, because Shakespeare is presented as the most highbrow, unattainable thing in the world. So if you're entitled to that, you're entitled to anything. So I do think it's important to engage young people in so-called high culture.
Akala, well, for out now, I'm a rap Shakespearean, the secret's out now, chance never did crown me. This is destiny, you still talk, but it still perplexes me, devour cowards thousands per hour. Don't you know the king's name is a tower? It's not a secret, you should never speak it. I teach thesis like ancient Greece or Egyptology. Never know apology, in my mind's eye, I see things properly. Stopping me? Nah, you can never possibly. I bear a charm with life, most probably for certain. I put daggers in a phrase, I'll put an end to your dancing days, no matter what you say. It can never work, rents can't make pray what eagles won't hurt. Words with the words, cause I curse on my birds on the first with a verse to rehearse with a nurse. Hurts for the first jerk and turn berserk. Off with his head, cause it must not work. Rap with a Akala, true madness, and there's no method in it, just sadness. I speak with the daggers and the hammers of a passion. When I'm rapping, I attack them in a military fashion. Pattern, I'm a rapping, chatting, couldn't never happen. And I run more rings round things than Saturn. Sick never slacking like a wig with a baton. Words and sweet wigs when I'm rapping. That way Akala, the rap Shakespeare. Didn't want to listen when I said last year. Rich like a gem in the Ethiopian's ear. Tell them all again, fun, then we never hear.